I stop. I swat.
Whoa, whoa, baby, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
Alright, so as you guys know, I'm one of the most college football stupid people on planet Earth. Like, my knowledge on college football is bare minimal. So I'm not the most educated on it, but I have been doing some research and I have been looking into who I think we can draft with that 62nd pick in the NFL draft, which is a second round pick. With the draft being about 6 days away from now, I would love to highlight who we could draft within the second round. This is not going to be a full Saints mock draft yet, but that will come. I will get that done. This is just not that. This is me highlighting the second round pick, since that is our most important pick, and that's all I've done homework on for right now, because once you get into the later rounds, it gets a lot more sketchy on who you're going to pick. There's so many more players available at that point. So yeah, let's get into it. Before I actually start the list, I would love to give you guys an opportunity to check out my girlfriend's channel. While I know I've given her a shout out before, I've never really given him a reason to shout her out, but I did a collab with her on her channel. I was in one of her videos where we talked about my channel's mascot, Salem, the little snake. We talked about all the things about Kenyan Sandboas, aka Little Salem. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll put the link in the bio. Make sure to go support the little lady. I know she loves all of you guys, and I'm sure Stream Squad, I know you love her too. So go ahead and click on that video, leave a nice comment, just support, bro. Support me double by clicking on that video and checking it out. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two about snakes that you didn't, and you'll see Salem, because I know you guys love Salem. That little noodle, y'all were talking about him that whole time when we were streaming. So yeah, go ahead and check out the worm and see what's up with her channel. Thank you, and let's get into the video. Okay, because I am so stupid with college football, I'm going to be listing off the players I think we will draft at number 62 while reading completely off of my phone. I'm sorry, these are just not statistics I have memorized, but I want to ask you guys if you guys agree with what I'm going to say. I'm going to be focusing primarily on wide receivers. I'm going to give us 3 wide receivers that I think we can draft with that pick that I think can and have the potential to fall down to 62. While I think that we need a wide receiver, I do think our wide receiver core did get a bit better from what it was last season with the the restructuring of Cameron Meredith's contract. We have Ted Ginn Jr. still, a better, Keith Kirkwood, Traquan Smith, all of these wide receivers we have, Michael Thomas, of course. But I think we still need someone to solidify that second receiver spot. It will also give us a ton more wiggle room in training camp to see what we want our final receiving core lineup to be. I think our corners are good enough. I think our safeties are good enough. I think our defensive tackles and defensive linemen in general are good enough. I think our linebackers are good enough. We need a receiver. Des Bryant said he will be in the NO next year, so we will see about that, but I would love for us to dabble in the receiver market, and I'm going to give us 4 possible receivers, or did I say 4 or 3? Some amount of possible receivers that the Saints can draft with the 62nd pick in the NFL draft this year. So let's get into it. The first wide receiver I'm going to put on this list is Parris Campbell from Ohio State. Campbell is one of the best wide receivers and best athletes in general in this year's draft class. He posted a SPARQ score, a metric that weighs speed and agility against height and weight, that ranks 3rd best in the draft and hits the 99.3 percentile for NFL receivers. His ability to make a play was clear at college, where he caught a dozen touchdown passes as a senior and collected 210 career rushing yards on just 23 attempts. He's a versatile weapon that could make an instant impact on the Saints. Not a single wide receiver in the entire NFL Combine ran faster than Parris Campbell. That's the thing that makes him so intriguing. We need another speedy guy. Ted Ginn Jr., of course, is there, but for a wide receiver to be fast and young is different. He ran a 4.31 in the 40-yard dash. That is crazy. The thing about Parris Campbell, though, is he's one of the most first-round pick-based wide receivers in the draft. I could see him definitely going in the first round, but he does have potential to fall. Last year at Ohio State, Campbell caught 90 passes for 1,063 yards and 12 touchdowns. But he wasn't just a deep threat target. He ran the ball on reverses and jet sweeps. He lined up both wide and in the slot, and the Buckeyes often got the ball quickly to him, allowing him to put running ability to use. With teams focused on Michael Thomas, this can give the Saints an extremely good threat down the field and short in short yardage situations. Also, he's extremely fast and can make plays happen with the ball because of his amazing use of those legs. I think Parris Campbell would be an amazing steal if he somehow fell all the way down to 62, and I would be more than happy for the Saints to draft him. And this could even be a player we trade up to acquire if we decide to trade at all. Sean Payton said last offseason that draft picks are extremely easy to get, so don't be surprised if we do trade up to pick somebody, if it is Parris Campbell or if it isn't. Another player I like is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is the best receiver in the draft on 3rd and 4th downs and inside the 20-yard line. That's big. We need a receiver like that. He's a big target. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is 6'3", 225 pounds. I would love to have J.J. Arcega-Whiteside on our team. Last year at Stanford, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside had 63 receptions, 1,059 yards, 14 touchdowns, and a 16.8 average. That's very, very good for a collegiate receiver, and I could see him going first round also. But all of these players have the potential to go first round. Anyone does in the draft. We just got to figure out if we can make a move to maybe get one of these receivers. I'm rambling. This is a bit of a all over the place video, but like I said, I am absolutely terrible with college football, so please, for the love of God, have mercy on me. Another player I would be literally so happy if we made a move to get is Hakeem Butler from Iowa State. I know you guys have heard the name before. You better have heard the name before. Hakeem Butler is amazing. He is a 6'5" wide receiver who is 227 pounds. Okay, he ran a 4.48 40-yard dash, had a 36.0 vertical jump, and a 128.0 broad jump. Oh my God, Hakeem Butler and Michael Thomas. In 2018, Hakeem Butler had 60 receptions, 1,318 yards, and 9 touchdowns. To be honest, this is my last player because I think this is the best wide receiver, the one that would fit best in our system in the entire NFL draft. It would give us 2 ginormous targets in him and Michael Thomas, and would also give us a speedster threat in Ted Ginn Jr. I would love it. Please, Hakeem Butler, get him. He is... How often do you see a 6'5" wide receiver? He is so big, and he ran a 4.48. He's not slow. This could give us so much more versatility in the passing game and even in other aspects of the field. I really think Hakeem Butler can compare to players like Julio Jones in the future. He is just so big and dominant that I think our team could coach him into greatness. Seriously, that man, he has the skill set, the hands, the speed, the bigness, the agility, the effectiveness, the IQ to become an amazing starting football player. We would have 2 dual threat, extremely good superstar wide receivers if we looked into Hakeem Butler. I'm high on this guy. I really am. I think that if we got Hakeem Butler, things would be extremely bright for our future, not only with Michael Thomas, having Hakeem Butler, and easing Teddy Bridgewater into the football game whenever Drew Brees retires, because he's going to have 2 of probably the best NFL duo in wide receivers, period. Hakeem Butler, he's something special. Even if we don't draft him, pay attention to him next year because I'm sure he's going to be a fantastic player. Once again, I'm extremely sorry if this video seemed a little bit all over the place. I'm really college football stupid, so it's giving me a brain aneurysm trying to understand the players we should be able to draft, some players that will fall down to the 2nd round. It's difficult, okay? I'm trying to adjust. Please don't hate me too much. This is my first draft eval video. I'm so sorry for not making it as good as I could. I want to get content out for you guys because April's slow and I'm trying, okay? Can you please appreciate that I'm trying? I'm so sorry, man. It's hard out here. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Go ahead, click the link in my bio. See me talk about my snake with my girlfriend, my pet Salem, bro. I'm telling you, you guys will fall in love with that little nugget. He's the best. So yeah, if you watch the streams, if you're part of Stream Squad, go ahead, click the link in my bio. Or if you're part of anything, if you watch my channel on a regular basis, go click my girlfriend's video, support me and the little lady. Just look at my pet, dude, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.